So the next movie is which one do I want to do? I'm trying to think. All right, I'll let you pick the next one.
Let's
We'll
do
do back and
Frankenstein.
forth. Do
We'll do
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
All right. Alrighty. So Frankenstein is another one that I'm sure people have heard a lot about. It's a Guillermo del Toro directing. He's done Pan's Labyrinth, Hellboy, Shape of Water. The movie has a freaking ridiculously stacked cast: Oscar Isaac, Jacob Elordi,
Mm-hmm.
Christoph Waltz, and Mia Goth, among others. Um, and no priority there. It's it's a Frankenstein story. It's a little bit closer to the
Right.
book than the original stuff or the older the older movies. But what did you? I want to hear your quick your elevator response first before I
Yeah,
give
I gotta
mine.
preface this with I didn't know much about the lore of Frankenstein to begin with because it never interested me. Just from what I heard on the outs, I've never seen a Frankenstein movie. I'm gonna be honest, never seen one. I'm sorry. There's been I don't even know how
I have a
many.
feeling
But
I have a feeling you're among friends. Like it's those are they're pretty hit or miss.
I I don't know. It never the ads or whatever I saw about it never intrigued me. So I kind of went into this not knowing anything and slightly not knowing anything. And then I kind of like looked up a little of the story beforehand just so I could relate because I
Mhm.
knew that's what most people were gonna do. They were gonna like, oh yeah, that's like the story. Like the monster isn't Frankenstein; it's Victor essentially. Um, but overall, acting, directing, awesome. Um, Oscar's so good. Like I don't know, and Christoph Waltz, oh, he needs to be in Star Wars, man. He needs to
Can
be
you
in
imagine him
Star
being a
Wars.
good guy in Star Wars? Just like, can he play a good guy? Like, not that he's a bad guy in this, but it's like, can he play like a good?
Could he play a good? See this? That's a good question. Could he play a good guy anywhere? I mean, he kind of did in this movie. We don't want to spoil anything, but
It's like he
um,
was kind of a good. Like, I think the closest to good guy he's ever been is like Django. Like,
true. Yeah,
it's if you can call it that, kind of. If we're being black and
I
white,
feel
like
like if he was a good guy in Star Wars, he'd have to be someone quirky.
he'd be an alien,
It's,
like
it's
just like a
an alien, or like a weird senator or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm,
yeah,
that's fair.
um, yeah. I wrote. I wasn't huge on the story, but it had great acting. Um, and then I wrote Lars Mikkelsen an exclamation point. Awesome, as always.
Always like
Thrawn.
it's like not a minor role, but like really made you remember that character in that role. Like like a little sub story within the story. It was nice for him. Um, my quick my quick thought was, and okay, so I'll preface this because I'm sure we got a lot of hardcore Frankenstein this movie
Yeah.
fans listening. I enjoyed all these movies. I'm probably gonna sound like I'm the most critical of. This is probably one of the ones I'm sound like I'm the most critical of because I have a lot of thoughts on it, but I still really enjoyed it. Let me preface with that. Um, this one was beautiful, but left me wanting more. Immersive, but it can feel shallow or repetitive at times. I think in terms of like the story and
Mm,
motivations,
that was
um,
its problem.
it,
Yeah.
it felt like I think. And what's crazy is like this is probably one that I've heard the most people talking about too, where I feel like I am very separated from what other people feel. Like I've heard people talk like most people probably get the general idea of a Frankenstein story, like the arc of some of it. I think it feels like it was a longer movie than they kind of cut out some stuff that I think would have been critical to understanding the behaviors of characters. Um, like I know there's people who are like, oh, it's about generational trauma and Oscar Isaac's like arc into becoming a villain, like being a bad guy. It's like I don't know what movie
That's deep.
you guys watched, but Oscar Isaac was always the villain to me. Like he never had an intention of being good. He from the moment he was a child, like he's like fuck you, no thank you. I'm going to be better than you. My asshole
Mm.
path is set in stone. But like and so he was just an ass the whole way through. And I think that's kind of what made some things not land perfect. I mean, I am being very critical. I wanted more. I love Guillermo's work. I love Pan's Labyrinth and Hellboy. Shape of Water can fucking sit on a shelf. Like it's beautiful. It's a beautiful movie, but there's times where it just felt like it leaned too heavily on the like, do you see this set? Do you see this water tower? Look how gorgeous this
Yeah.
is.
I think they knew it too. I think the story, it's all established already, right? Like I think it hindered them in creativity. So they had to do it with sets and stuff, like you're saying. But that can only go so far, and yeah.
I think
Um,
if Jacob Elordi hadn't done such an fucking incredible job at being Frankenstein's monster, I don't think this movie would be
mm,
like that. Like everybody has an amazing acting, but the monster itself is just
oh yeah, and
and
how he
his
showed
acting.
compassion while still being like a construct, like that. So good, so good.
I mean, it's a wild choice to pick somebody like Jacob Elordi, who's like the very definition of like I don't know an attractive individual. And be like, we're gonna turn him into
Mm.
Frankenstein's monster. We'll figure it out. Like, good luck, figure it out. And they did a good job at it. Like, but I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
I know we're already talking about spoilers, but it's Frankenstein, so most people have seen shit. But
yeah.
I relate Victor. So like I kind of give the character Victor a little props here because we're kind of entering an age with AI and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Victor always solidly kept Frankenstein or the monster as a like not human, not
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have feelings. It's just in it's an inanimate, it's animate, but it's just an object. Keep it that way. And that's how it should be. With our current situation with AI and robots and shit, like, what are we gonna do when we get to that situation? Like, should we do what Victor does, and keep it at bay, and not let it flourish, or
We already. I
that
mean, we already have people
that's
on
what
a.
this movie raises. Yeah, this movie raises those questions as well.
We already have people on both sides of us trying to push. Like, let's make them as human and treat them as humans, which frankly isn't very great at times. But like, let's treat them better than we treat humans. And then other people who are like, no, it's like you have to draw the line in the sand. I see that. I think that's fair. What's funny is he stuck to his
That's what we did.
fundamentals.
Yeah, yeah.
He stuck to his fundamentals until like spoilers, like the last 2 minutes of the movie. And I think that's something that really grated me too. It's like his flip felt unearned. Like he was an
Mm.
ass for so like I'm saying an ass. He wasn't really an ass. Like he's he's the villain hit for so long. Like it's not an arc. It's not a redemption story for him. It just felt like, well, now that you say that, like I'm so sorry. Go live your life. And it's like, where the hell did this come
It's a
from?
credit to his acting because I felt like I could feel his point of view the entire movie, and I felt bad, sorry for him that he couldn't see it. He couldn't
Yeah,
see the creature the way we saw, the audience saw him.
yeah. It's it's a good movie. It's a beautiful movie. The acting, the costumes, the special effects, the brutality of it are all Guillermo del Toro top tier. I'd be interested if they came out with an extended, like a director's cut. I think I think that's
Ooh,
what I need. I think that's what I need from it. Um,
yeah.
like 'cause I think there's stuff with like Mia Goth was phenomenal in this. Um, I feel like her parts and her background were cut in ways because I've heard all sorts of takes on this about what her character felt like. I've heard people
Mm.
say that she was in love with for the monster. It's like, what movie was I watching? A different movie? Because I don't think she was in. I don't think she was.
I, I kind of got that vibe. I know she liked him, but like I thought she
Yeah, I mean,
liked Victor, but then she didn't. So like, okay, I don't know.
I think to me, I feel like she didn't really love anybody. Like she wasn't in love. Like she wasn't playing that
Yeah,
like that caricature of like, oh gosh, which boy do I pick?
exactly.
I
Yeah,
feel like she was. I feel like she was like the antithesis of that. Of like, I'm being. I have to fit this role because I don't have any options, so I'm marrying this person. Oh, then Victor's around her, and he's like being ridiculous. Like we all know that friend who was like that when we were younger or now or whatever. It's like, dude, what are you? Who are you? What have you become? To like, I love you, be with me. Oh my god, it's like you're embarrassing
yeah.
yourself, and then she's just like, dude, I'm already trapped. Like this, I don't want to be in any of this. And then I think that's what to me. I feel like she envied the monster's true beauty, true freedom, true like innocence in the world. Not that she was like, yo, Frankenstein, let's go run away together and we can have Franken babies or whatever, like shipping. Hey,
I
people,
was gonna ask, does in any of the lore, Frankenstein lore, does she ever become a construct creature? No,
I mean,
I don't
there's
know.
there's the bride of Frankenstein, but like this, like I read the book what 20 some years ago, like the original, but I don't remember the
Oh,
details of
I
it. Like
just
I
I
think
just googled it. I just googled it. In the
like I
1994
think
film Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Victor reanimates dead Elizabeth using body parts, turning into it. Yeah. Anyway.
it's like, but like a live Elizabeth is like, that's not her. Like that's not his. They're not boyfriend girlfriend. Like that's not. To me, that's what I took away from it. It's like
Yeah.
she's not wanting to be with him. She's just like envious of like his opportunity that he is not trapped in the times and the expectations of the era, and being bogged down by war and everything like that. It's like you are true creation in a way at its finest, and I envy that innocence and that what you have in front of you. That's I don't
Yeah.
know. There's that I wish it could have been expanded more because it was so like
I was
heady,
getting
I
a
guess.
little. I when you know when she like jumped. The spoiler alert. She jumped in the way of the gunshot. I believe it was. It's
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember it. I felt like there was some love connection there with her and the creature, somewhat when he was like holding her and stuff. But uh, I get both sides. I get like she maybe loved him, but also she's weird. She liked insects and stuff, and not that that's weird, but like
I do think
weird
she
to
loved him, but I think
the
it wasn't
society.
a romantic lustful love. If that's which dominates so much of that movie and that time period, like those period pieces. Maybe that's a better, more clear way of what I'm saying. It's like
Gotcha.
I do think
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
she loved him, but like wasn't in love. And like, yeah,
Or maybe she was towards the end.
maybe,
Be
yeah.
after she got shot or something and was like in his arms and stuff. It's like, oh my god, you're awesome.
I mean, she
I
was
don't know.
wearing like the very like her wedding dress had like the armbands of like the Bride of Frankenstein kind of theming, where it's kind of like the cross ribbons that go down her arms, and it's very on point with the theming and kind of lending itself. The whole like
Hmm.
rock altar thing in the cave was very like we didn't have a better we didn't have a better way of doing that. Like
Yeah.
we spend all the money on the boat and the water tower, and now we're just like get the Lion King rock out and like layer on that.
Yeah.
And it's like
You spent it all on the Chimera boat with Thrawn captaining it. Anyway.
with the gold Kintsugi line to it.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any other thoughts on Frankenstein, or should we jump to scores and recommendations?
No other thoughts. I think I said them all. Yeah.
All right. What is your score and recommendation for Frankenstein?
It is purely if you like Frankenstein, definitely watch it. Because the acting and directing obviously is amazing. But again, it's the story, right? You're hindered by the story. So if you're looking for something to blow your mind, again, not really this. Yeah, and I give it like a 6.5.
It's fair. That's fair. So my recommendation is a maybe. It's in the middle. I mean, if you love Guillermo del Toro, if you want to see a very pretty film, if you want to see wild sets, sunsets, and beautiful composition and cinematography, yeah, watch it. It is. If you're looking for that story you've never heard before and just really knocks your socks off, I don't think it's a that's fair and that's fine. I did give it a I wish I go back and forth on score for this, but where I landed at an 8 with it, which is surprising because I have so many criticisms of this movie. But I think it's maybe because I'm just passionate about maybe I'm looking at what it could be and like where my headcanon takes it. I'm like, well, this is what I believe. I just wish they would have like validated that. So maybe my 8 is like assuming I'm correct on all of it, then it's an 8. But the recommendation is maybe. I wouldn't go after it if you're like, I know Frankenstein. If you don't like Guillermo del Toro, don't watch it. Because it's very much in that same vein of all those others.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep. Although it was set up, I don't know. I thought it was set up pretty well. I like the like classic story of like present day telling a story about the past and then it going into the past and then we see the past as most of the movie. I like that.
Like it's not quite Rashomon where it's like because they didn't tell overlapping pieces of the same story. Like he kind of monster kind of picked up like, oh, that's what you thought, and then it kind of picks up
That's your
like
point
the
of
two
view.
halves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of neat because it's like I don't want to see all this crap again. Like I don't want to go back and do it from his perspective.
That's true. Yeah, you'd think it because they do that in like those detective movies. Like now this person's point of view of the same fucking thing, and then no,
we've all seen
this did a
we've
good
watched
job of it.
Memento. I don't need to see it again. I don't need to watch Memento
It's a good movie
more
though.
times.
It's a
It
good
is a
movie
good movie.
once.
Yeah. And then you watch the cut where they actually put it in order and it's like this is stupid. Like it's so much better in the weird like the theatrical version. Like why did I think
I
that
haven't
watching this
seen
in
it like
order
that.
was it's dumb. It's so stupid. It's like why did I think watching this in order was going to be like a
Yeah, that'd be
thing? Like
different.
this is so it defeats the purpose of the whole movie. Yeah, I'm dumb.
Right.
All right.